So we have been working on a rat aptitude testing. I know that's going to sound very, very strange, but rats, like all other types of animals, have different degrees of temperaments, and it's kind of hard to tell them apart. You know, people a lot of times look at a baby rat and look at the color and the, sometimes the ear shape, which is this one's Dumbo, very popular with, pet people. But they'll get a rat home and find out that they're squirrely or jumpy, don't like to be pet, don't like to be picked up. This rat is 4 weeks old, and this is the ideal time to test for the first time. Dispositions on rats change, and I'm going to walk you through what we normally do, or what I normally do. The very first test is being alone. Now, he has been normally with his litter mates, and he's never been alone before. This bucket is a 5-gallon bucket. It's what I commonly use to take videos in. One, the lighting off of the navy blue sides really gives you a nice visual with the flash as to what the color is of the rat, and you also get to see how they're behaving a little bit. So, decided to name this one Watson, and no idea whether or not he's very clever or not, but we've gone with a W theme for this litter. So, okay. So he's alone. He's not trying to jump out. He's actually not doing a lot of what we call stress grooming, which is just monetary, seconds of just cleaning out of nervousness. He actually hasn't even done it once, and I've had him in the bucket now about 3 or 4 minutes alone, just to see how he reacted. He is very curious. He's dying to see my hand. On my hand today is ranch dressing, which is a real teaser. They want to eat it. My rats are used to eating a variety of food, and the minute I put my hand in there, he does want to eat it. Not bad, but you want a rat to sniff your hand, which he's doing, being very inquisitive. I'm going to gently scoop him up. This is number 3. See how he reacts to just being gently scooped. He's jumping out, so just says he's not comfortable. Didn't take long for him to get comfortable about it. Now we're going to take him. We're not just going to scoop him, but I'm going to try and grab him, which I've got him grabbed. You try to support them when you grab them. If you don't grab them right, you'll get like a false reaction out of them because they're insecure. So, okay, I've grabbed him. No squealing, no squirming. Now I'm going to grab him, and I'm going to flip him. That was pretty good. Again, not too much of a fight reaction out of him. Now I'm going to scruff him. And again, I want to see if he's trying to squeal, trying to bite. He is now scruffed. He's dangling a little bit. He is fighting a little bit. Very mild. But now I'm going to, if he'll let me, I don't actually have a good scruff hold on him. I want to roll him over with the scruff. And unlike his brother, if you watch, see, you got a squeak out of him. Not overly fond of that. Oh, I'm forgetting now the order in which I do things. I also do a tail grab. And a grab from the tail. I'm panicking a little bit. I'm going to lift him just for a second. Immediately wants to go down. That is a stress grooming. Now he's a little bit more adventurous and outgoing, but not so much to where he's jumping out of the bucket. Some rats his size can easily jump out of the bucket. He's just not sure what he really wants to do. I'm actually forgetting what the last part of my testing was. Oh, the stroke. Okay, when you pick them up, and you rub their heads. Usually this is very relaxing for a lot of rats. not doing it hard, very gentle, but he's not really wanting much of that. So on a scale from 1 to 10, depending upon what you're looking for, he's definitely not being very squishy and very, you know, what you would call pliable. And it's something that you'd have to consider, you know, being more outgoing. It doesn't mean that, you know, 2 weeks from now when I test him again, he's not going to change. He probably will. And they can go either way on that scale. All right, so that's it for the aptitude testing.